and of the king of the savannah. Who is the greatest ruler? Unfortunately, these two animals will have to cross seas to meet each other in the wild. The lions, king of the savannah, live in the plains of Africa, while the tigers live in the jungles in Asia. Though they live on different continents, they both are in the big cat family, which also includes leopards, jaguars, and cheetahs. Lions are pride animals, consisting of 3 to 4 males and 5 to 6 females. The females hunt for the pride and take care of the cubs, while the males protect the territory from other prides. Tigers, on the other hand, are solitary creatures, living alone and coming together only to mate and separate almost immediately afterwards. They are great swimmers and using its striped tail for camouflage to catch its prey, either by using ambush or surprise. Lions, meanwhile, mainly rely on teamwork and ambush to capture their prey. Both animals are carnivores. The lion mainly hunt antelope or rodents, sometimes eating turtles if necessary. Tigers eat deer, rodents, and other medium-sized mammals in their diet. Even though we may never know who is strongest or which will make a greater king, they both share very similar traits. Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming out today, and please give a round of applause for Sophie Design, who will be speaking to you about basketball.
Hi everyone, thank you for coming today. My name is Sophie and I'm 13 years old. One of my main interests is basketball. I currently play for the Darnestown Cougars and the coach of my team is Bobby Bishop. We call him Coach Bishop and he coaches the JV girls basketball team at Prince Orchard High School. He is an amazing coach. For the Cougars, I usually play shooting guard, or point guard. Even though we're only in middle school, we're expected to know all of the high school plays. Last season, we went undefeated and then lost in the championship, but we still got a huge purple trophy. I really enjoyed playing on his team because it challenges me, and playing with the high school girls is really helping me to become a better player. Thank you for being here.
Up next, we have Kevin Hung, who will be talking about the Pythagorean theory. Please help me welcome Kevin.
Hello everyone, and I would like to thank you all for being here. And I'd also like to especially thank my mom for being to come here and support me. The Pythagorean theorem is a mathematical theorem that allows you to solve for the lengths of right triangles. It was invented by a mathematician called Pythagoras, who lived in the year 470 BCE. The theorem basically demonstrated the formula a squared plus b squared equals c squared. The a and b stand for the legs of the right triangle, and the c is called the hypotenuse, or the side that is opposite of the right angle. It is always the longest side. However, this equation doesn't always have to be about finding the hypotenuse. You can convert the equation such that to solve for a leg. As long as you know two sides of a right triangle, you can always solve for the third, just by using this theorem. That's the Pythagorean theorem. Thank you all for coming.
Up next, we have Reg Nyan, who goes to Lakeland Park Middle School and will be speaking about interruptions. Please help me welcome Reg.
Much better.
Hi everybody. I'd like to thank everyone for coming. Interruptions suck. If you interrupt someone during speech, it embarrasses the speaker. Interruptions may come in different ways. Funny interruptions, hurtful interruptions, and many more. Funny interruptions are funny and entertaining to the audience and the speaker. Hurtful interruptions are funny to the audience but hurtful to the speaker. If a speech goes well, then there should be no interruptions. Hurtful and funny interruptions are the most common. For example, on the news or any TV, there are always idiots in the background that just interrupt the show. This would be considered hurtful interruptions because they're funny to the audience but is hurtful or more embarrassing to the speaker. Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming out today, and please give a round of applause for Andrew Zhang, who will be speaking to you about GFP.
Thank you for being here today. In recent years, biomedical research has been aided by the discovery and use of a substance called GFP. GFP stands for green fluorescent protein. GFP is a commonly used marker used in biological research, therefore called a biological sensor. Expression is the term used to describe when a cell's gene is activated. Green fluorescent protein is made of 238 amino acid residues. This protein's gene form is found in Eichoria victoria jellyfish genes and converts light in the blue to ultraviolet range into green light. This is because when you shine a light on it, the light excites the protein, which in turn emits a green light, or have created mutated fish that glow when exposed to certain pollutants, useful for testing the amount of pollution in waters. GFP can also be used to label cancer cells. You can also fuse GFP into other protein genes so you can know where a protein is expressed and its functional movements. During the past year, we had a science project at school called the STEM project. I did my project on patterns of expression in GFP. The more GFP gene you add to a group of cells, the brighter the resulting fluorescent markers. Adding more and more GFP will not speed up the process of expression and will take just as long for the gene to begin to express itself. GFP was discovered by three main scientists and their research team: Roger White-Hsien, Osamu Shimomura, and Martin Chalfie. They earned a Nobel Prize Award because of the widespread use of GFP and its importance in biomedical research. Green fluorescent protein is a very important marker that has helped research in the field of biochemistry. Thank you for being here today.
Up next, we have Tang Wei, who goes to Robert Frost Middle School. He will be talking to us about the NASA program. Please help me welcome Tang.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm honored to be here speaking to you about the NASA program. Mankind, as you all know, is cursed with the question, is there life out there? NASA is one of the most highly advanced space programs that has been sending probes into space since the beginning of space exploration, most of which has been known to be very successful and not prone to blow up. The Voyager probes 1 and 2 are probably the most famous ones. The pair has been sent on the sole mission to find light and communicate with it. The pair contain a high-tech communication system. So far they have been very unsuccessful, but with a few years they may find some. There are also lots of probes sent to gas giants. A gas giant is a planet that is made out of hydrogen gas and helium. The problem now is the budget. We are sticking to necessities. The program is almost completely shut down. If the program is shut down, we may not find life for a while. And plus, if the probes are shut down, it could just be a hunk of metal flying around. If that hunk of metal accidentally finds life and it accidentally causes some collateral damage, it could be considered a threat by the extraterrestrial life that it meets. They could track it down, they could track the hunk of metal down and come blow us up or declare war on us. If they are more powerful than us, we would be in no shape to fight back. So this is why we should not shut down the NASA program until we find the information we need. Thank you for being such a great audience.
Thank you for coming today, and please give a round of applause for Alice Verghese, who is attending Tacoma Park and will be speaking to you about happiness.
I'd like
today, especially Susan and that kid. Today, I would like to ask you this one question. When you're in a doctor or like anywhere at all, maybe a counselor's office, have they ever asked you, are you feeling down or depressed today? And would you be infuriated? Could you just like a happy, smiley kid and they just ask you that? Well, so happiness to us is a prized thing. It comes when we are children, and we experience it first through maybe a game with our parents, or something that's really enjoyable. Many people try to pursue happiness in their lives, and these are the people who almost never end up finding it. Truly, happiness is something that you can never attain because it's just always there. When you are experiencing happiness, it's almost like a mystery to you. You don't know that you're feeling happy, you just are. And when you want to feel happy, you don't feel happy because it's a hard thing to attain. The people who pursue happiness often have the wrong ideals. They look for money, fame, and wealth, when truly happiness is found in the more simple things in life. Some people find happiness in cutting themselves or murdering people. Fine, let them do that. As long as they are feeling that this is the right thing to do and that they are happy with these decisions in life, that's a fine thing to do. So, there was this video I saw on YouTube where this like little kid, he's like 3, he was a dancer, and the judges, people asked him, why does he like to dance? He said that when he dances, his parents laugh, and his mother told him that laughter is happiness. And then he ends with this one question. Are you feeling happy today? So, to conclude, are you feeling happy today? Do you feel depressed? Do you feel down? Stop feeling down. Pursue happiness through the things you like to do. And try to be happy, but don't try to be happy. Because happiness comes through mystery. And that mystery is what I have been talking about this entire time. Thank you.